I've got a great story for you. It's called The Galactic Math Quest. Princess Lacy, with a tiara perched just so atop her head and a sketchbook always at the ready, tapped her foot. Tomorrow was the big math test, and a swirl of butterflies danced in her tummy. Lacy loved drawing sparkling princesses and twirling in dance class, but numbers? Well, they weren't as sparkly. Suddenly, a flash of shimmering light filled her room, and a tiny, twinkling figure zipped into view. It was Tanya, the Smart Math Pixie, her hair like spun starlight, and a smile as bright as a constellation. "Don't you worry, princess," Tanya chirped, her voice like tiny bells. "Math can be an amazing quest." Tanya explained that math was like a magical language, unlocking all sorts of secrets. She showed Lacy how to turn math problems into fun games. "Think of it as a space voyage," Tanya exclaimed. "Each problem is a new planet to explore." Lacy's eyes widened. Space! She loved learning about the planets and drawing them. Tanya guided her through practice problems, turning addition into a rocket launch sequence and subtraction into a planetary landing. They even used music to remember the times tables, with each number a different beat in a catchy tune. Her friends, Buttercup from the Powerpuff Girls and Kirby from Nintendo, peeked in. "Can we join the space quest?" asked Buttercup, flexing her muscles. "Poyo," chirped Kirby, bouncing with enthusiasm. Lacy giggled and said, "Of course you can." Even Vicky from Fairly Odd Parents, who was always a bit grumpy, wanted to join in. "Maybe math isn't so bad," Vicky muttered, glancing at the equations. By the time the moon shone in the sky, Lacy felt ready. She drew a picture of herself as a brave astronaut, ready to conquer the stars. The next day, Miss Sarah Potato, a teacher with a warm heart and a slightly wobbly gait, handed out the math tests. Lacy took a deep breath and remembered Tanya's space voyage. The first problem was like exploring a new galaxy. As she worked, she saw that Vicky was struggling. When Vicky saw that she received an F, her face crumpled and she burst into tears. "It's not fair," she wailed. "I'm terrible at this." The cry caused an unexpected chain reaction. The classroom, once filled with the scratch of pencils, now buzzed with chaos. Buttercup, with her superhero strength, helped to calm Vicky down. Kirby, being his usual calm self, floated around, offering words of support. "Poyo, everything will be okay." Miss Susan, who always seemed to get things right, kept her eyes on her test, while Mickey Mouse, ever the optimist, quietly worked, humming a cheerful tune. Miss Sarah Potato, trying to restore order, accidentally tripped over a stray backpack. Ouch! The school nurse, Dr. Poppy, was called. The classroom needed a doctor and a bit of calm. Lacy, remembering Tanya's space quest, took a deep breath and visualized the planets, the rocket ships, and the musical beats. The numbers started to make sense, and each problem became a new star to reach. She smiled, finishing the test with confidence. When the tests were graded, Miss Sarah Potato announced the results. "Lacy, A+, she declared. Lacy jumped up and down, her princess dress twirling. Miss Susan had also done well, earning an A-. Even Mickey Mouse got a good grade. But before the announcement, she saw that Vicky was still upset. "Vicky, you can always try harder next time," Lacy said. Vicky nodded, a glimmer of determination in her eyes. The students comforted Vicky. Lacy, Buttercup and Kirby made plans to help her with her studies. They realized that math wasn't just about numbers, it was about trying and learning. The next day, Lacy and her friends, along with Mickey Mouse, visited Miss Sarah Potato in the hospital. They brought her colorful drawings and played music. Lacy, with Kirby and Buttercup, surprised Ms. Sarah Potato with a dance performance, bringing a big smile to her face. As they all walked home, the sun setting, Lacy felt a warmth inside. She knew that even though math could be tricky, with friends, music, and a bit of magic, anything was possible. Let's see what a great listener you are. Can you answer the following question? What did Tanya help Lacy turn math into? Let's see how you did. The answer is a space voyage. You did a great job. And they all lived happily ever after. Thanks for listening. Come back soon.